Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Loctite Firebird series. I am Brian the Blink, and we are coming to you today from, well, a very old place. Doesn't get a whole lot of love. North Carolina Speedway, aka Rockingham. Depending on how you know it. Race 9 of 10, meaning one more race for the championship after this. But of course, we got to get through this one first. Here is your point standings. And let's go through a quick look at it. John Walker is your current points leader over Minnie Nelson. Was not expecting that. Wayne Stadler is now third. There's a tie for fourth. And 6 overall people have a chance right now. However, that can grow or shrink depending on how today goes. Gardens, White, Howell, Ellis, Harvey, Harris, Hammond. That's a lot of H's. They're all 2 races, at most 2 races out. And everybody from Pittman back is actually, at this point, out of contention entirely. Pittman is the closest, but he would have to literally win both races, and Walker finished dead last. Nelson is right there. There's almost no way in hell that they can catch them. So, green is within a race. Gold is within, or yellow is within 2. Red is eliminated now. But look at that down at the bottom. Isaac Hernandez had a horrid race in Richmond and is now a full 30 points back of John Tucker and is staring elimination from this series in the face. It's not unfeasible for a fluke win to happen and all of a sudden rocket right back up the standings. But that's a big gap. Now, qualifying. Sorry for the brakes. Jacob Aronson. Huh. Well, let's see if Jacob can do anything other than disappoint us. Don't put your money on it, folks. Where is Hernandez? Starting 10th. Your championship leader, Walker. It's almost like it's planned, but I swear it's not. Walker's in 21st, Sadler's in 19th, Minnie Nelson's in 20th. There's 3 of your top 5 right there. McLean, Marshall, and Barden's. McLean's in 11th, Marshall 17th. Barden's has the best. No, he doesn't. 15th. So everybody in the top 6 that is within a race is also within the back half of the field almost. If only I could plan this. Let's go full screen. Chris Harvey with a much better start. Hopefully this is a better race. It's not been a grand season for Harvey. They have a win in the Camaro Series.
Drivers, start your engines.
They have a second here in the Firebirds, but they've got a lot of back half finishes too. All right. Does everyone roll? Everyone rolls. Now, Rockingham has always been a track that's a little bit hard on the drivers, just because it's not built like anything else. It's got a weird layout. The cars handle strangely on it. It's also old, which makes it more fun for us. So let's have some fun. Green flag. Jacob Aronson takes the lead over Gerard Wilkinson. Chris Harvey actually takes advantage of the outside line and has moved up to possibly third. Whoa! Gerard Wilkinson almost... There may have been some contact there with Black, but that almost didn't end well already. We're only one lap in. Yeah, Wilkinson's up high. Harvey's way up high. You don't really want to be that high here. That's going to be a recovery drive from Harvey for the rest of the day. Not what he needed. There's our points leader. Harvey is still way up high. Guess they're just trying to stay out of people's way. There's Hernandez. They have got to get going. Otherwise, they're going to be in the same situation Ellis is with Camaros and Lane is with Firebirds. Right now, though, Jacob Aronson has finally showing that they can actually race and lead. Currently a roughly 3/4 second lead. In that bright red Firebird. Cedric Black falling to 0.8 of a second. But Gerard Wilkinson is still right behind him. These cars are actually handling this track very well right now. Not a whole lot of sliding. Everybody seems to be going where they want to go. It's just that some people want to go way too high, like John Walker right there. You go that high, you lose a lot of spots. Was that? I thought I heard everybody slowing down. Regardless, Cedric Black and Gerard Wilkinson battling for second. Nicholas Eckert in fourth, looking to improve their standing. Very much so. They're having a good season in Camaros. Hadn't had a good season here. Well, look who else has decided to put up today. At least to start with. Tyler Gardens in that one car. Ooh. 7 doesn't seem to be settled all that well. Harris way up high. Out of the line, losing spots. Oh my. Seems like we've got a lot of a cluster going on right now. Wilkinson has gotten past Black. And now Eckert wants to get past Wilkinson. Not going to do it this time. Well, look at this. Cedric Black has fallen back to 7th. The Gardens, Howell, and a now struggling Dorothy McLean are all looking for blood. I have no doubt that Cedric Black will get back up there at some point. Especially with how much everybody is just scattering across the track. Heavens above. So we are we are officially 1/4 of the way through this race. Jacob Aronson is your leader. Gerard Wilkinson is in second. Nicholas Eckert in third. Tyler Gardens in fourth. Tracy Howell, your reigning champion, in fifth. Dorothy McLean sixth. Cedric Black seventh. Charles Marshall eighth, moving up through the field. Ninth, Daniel Bardens, doing the same. 10th, Isaac Hernandez, our overall champion, trying to stave off elimination. But it's early race yet. 11th is Lynn White. 12th is Jim Carranza. 13th, John Tucker, starting to find their feeling in these Firebirds. Catherine Harris in 14th. 14th. Uh-oh. What happened to the 17? Sorry for the interruption. Ooh. This is sketchy. How did that not bring out a caution? Come on, what? Yeah, that's a reliability check. I imagine we'll be talking with the officials, trying to figure out what actually will cause a caution. But until then, let's just enjoy the race, I guess. I have no idea where we were, so... Catherine Harris at 14th still. Thomas Hammond at 15th. Chris Harvey trying to claw back positions at 16th. Davis Pittman 17th. John Walker has fallen all the way back to 18th. May Ellis... Well, Wayne Stadler is in 19th. May Ellis is in 20th. So who's 21st? Mindy Nelson went a lap down at some point. And is about to go another lap down. Which... Aronson has been caught by... There's no damage on the 11. I'm guessing it was just a glitch. Well, they come down for... Looks like just service. Long enough for them to be in the pits for a while. Yeah, no change. Weird. And they have 4 gears, so I'm guessing it was just a glitch in the system. Anywho. Coming up on halfway, Aronson still leads the race. However, many times this has been a bad sign. Well, many races. Not necessarily Rockingham, though. Dorothy McLean was the person who started on pole and won in Season 1. In fact, this is where Dorothy McLean ran wild in Season 1. Both Firebirds and Camaros. Into this lap will be halfway. Jacob Aronson leading. Gerard Wilkinson second. Tracy Howell now third. Tyler Gardens fourth. Single-digit car numbers take up 1 through 4. Nicholas Eckert has fallen to 5th. Dorothy McLean is still in 6th. Daniel Bardens is now in 7th, looking to take 6th. Charles Marshall looking to follow. And might actually do it. Gets a position for that lap. So 7 Marshall, 8 McLean, 9 Black. Lynn White 10th. Isaac Hernandez still fighting for 10th. Currently 11th. Jim Carranza in 12th. John Tucker and Catherine Harris fighting for 13th. Tucker has the momentum out of the turn and takes that spot back. Davis Pittman has made a recovery and is up to 15th. Well done. Thomas Hammond 16th. Chris Harvey in 17th. And then some of the back markers. John Walker just pushes by and then sweeps high. He'll take 18th position. Wayne Stadler will be 19th. May Ellis will be 20th. James Wolfe is 4 laps down and will be, unless somebody crashes, will be credited with dead last. Minnie Nelson is only 1 down and may actually be helping Jacob Aronson a little bit. However, this is about the time where things start happening. Either cautions or chaos. Watch very closely. That was not to be taken as a challenge, Jacob. Seriously. You're doing well. Hold on to it. Oh, Tyler Gardens has moved up to 3rd. Tracy Howe currently 4th. Looked like he might have just gotten a little bit of a push. And Eckert just drives by and takes 4th. If you'll remember, Eckert had that heartbreaking loss at Watkins Glen. Almost had... Ooh. Hal almost bumped into the fence. Would have given that position to Bardens real easy. In fact, it looks like Hal may have lost the car somewhat. Pack is very strung out. In fact, Nelson looks like they've actually made time on Aronson. So I'm guessing Aronson is actually slowing down. Of course, it sounds like Wilkinson is too. Maybe they're trying to conserve their tires. Let's get a bird's eye view. Well, maybe not bird, but fan's eye view. Apologies for the crack. See Nelson doing what they can to make up time, but it's not going to be enough. Aronson is just walking away with this lead right now. 2 seconds over Wilkinson, who is a second and a half, or was a second and a half over Nicholas Eckert. But Eckert is proven to be fast. And Eckert was in second at one point. Maybe he can bring Tyler Gardens with him and they get some speed going. Maybe the 7 brings it along. Or maybe even the 4 or the 15. Or maybe all 4 of them will just... Nope, never mind. Look at that move by Bardens. It doesn't work, but look at it. That's some daring. Oh no! We actually caught one. That's not good for John Tucker. Good news is they will make it to pit road. So whatever it is not a massive failure, but it is a failure. And that is going to give James Wolfe their freebie. What a shame. Tucker was actually doing pretty well today. That's it. That's a gearbox failure. I just heard a scrape. I don't know from who. It's not Aronson. Let's do one more rundown before the finish. Aronson, Wilkinson, Eckert, Gardens, Howell, your top 5. Bardens, Black, 6th and 7th. Marshall, Carranza, 8th and 9th. McLean, 10th. Hernandez, 11th. Lynn White, 12th. Catherine Harris, 13th. Davis Pittman, 14th. Chris Harvey, 15th. Thomas Hammond, 16th. John Walker, 17th. May Ellis, 18th. John Wolfe, 21st. Wayne Stadler, 19th. Benny Nelson, 20th. It's not over until that checkered flag flies. But this is a race that's pretty much over. Eckert is slowly reeling in Wilkinson. No one's catching Aronson. That's another slow car. What happened to Howell? What is happening to Hal? Why is he on the track? Went too far. That's weird. And why? Why did they go back on track? The apron was... Whatever. And then McLean blows up. This is the white flag lap. So much has all of a sudden happened. The camshaft broke on the 14. Jacob Aronson is going to win this race by over 2 seconds. As of right now. Slow and steady. Well, I can't even say slow and steady. He's led every lap. Again, we have another race winner that goes from pole to victory lane. Jacob Aronson in the 6th. For the first time in their career. Howell was able to get back on track, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Yeah. That's going to be some repair bills. So, as everybody pulls into their pit, let's go through the official standings. Jacob Aronson wins the race. Gerard Wilkinson in 2nd. Nicholas Eckert in 3rd. Daniel Bardens in 4th. Quite possibly taking the championship lead back. Cedric Black in 5th. Charles Marshall 6th. Jim Carranza 7th. Tyler Gardens falls back to 8th in the end. Isaac Hernandez up to 9th. That's going to do a lot for their livelihood in this series. Lynn White in 10th. Catherine Harris 11th. Thomas Hammond up to 12th all of a sudden. Surprise, surprise. Davis Pittman 13th, May Ellis 14th. Again, another drastic jump. Chris Harvey started well, fell back almost immediately, could not get going. 15th. John Walker, horrid day. Wayne Stadler, horrid day. 16th to 17th appropriately. Last ones on the lead lap. Tracy Howell had something happened, and he had to come down pit road to get it checked. 1 lap down, 18th. Minnie Nelson, 1 lap down. Dorothy McLean, camshaft broke near the end. James Wolfe, 4 laps down for an issue that they had to stop on track and be towed for and be pushed off for. That did not cause a caution despite being on the race surface. We're going to have a talk with the officials on that one. And John Tucker, unfortunately, had his gearbox explode on him. And that was the end of his day. Oh boy, what excitement. And next race is the finale at Daytona. Ooh. So, if you have if you've watched and enjoyed this, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join in on this insanity, there is a link to a Discord in the description below. However, until next time, I'm Brian the Blank. That was a lot, and then a lot, and I'm trying to comprehend everything that just happened. So I'm going to need a breather. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Goodbye, everybody.